The New York Times just put out this fantastic article about the male fertility crisis, and I am here for it.
When it comes to fertility, there tends to still be a huge bias against women. Women tend to be blamed when anything goes wrong, whether it be problems with fertility or pregnancy complications. And even when I get asked this common question of, do you feel like infertility issues are becoming more prevalent? The number one cited cause or thing that people focus on is women are waiting longer to have children and there's the biological clock. Fully ignoring that men are 50% of the equation. 50% of cases of infertility are due to a male factor. As a fertility doctor, I really think that we need to be focusing more on men's health. They should be focusing on fertility assessments and thinking about their sperm health, just like women have annual visits with their GYN. Now here's a reality check that is definitely not clickbait, but it sounds like it is. Sperm counts have been dropping, and it's happening pretty drastically over the past couple of decades. In one of the largest studies to date that made national headlines, and for good reason, researchers actually noted an over 50% drop in sperm count over the past few decades, and this trend does not seem to be slowing down. So why do we think this is happening? Well, first, our chemical environment. We are surrounded by endocrine disrupting chemicals, plastics like BPA and phthalates, pesticides, industrial pollutants. All of this can interfere with testosterone production. It can damage the cells in the testes that actually make sperm. And some of these exposures that are responsible for problems actually happen before a man is even born. There are plenty of studies linking fetal exposure to certain chemicals during pregnancy and altered development of reproductive organs, lower sperm counts in adulthood, and male infertility. But it's not just the chemicals. We know that there are changing trends in general health and wellness. There are rising rates of obesity, and excess body fat can really throw off hormonal balance. And in men, that means lowered testosterone levels, and this hormonal shift can actually reduce sperm production and quality. Obesity also worsens inflammation and oxidative stress, and these are things that can damage sperm DNA. Uncontrolled chronic stress, a poor diet high in processed foods, being sedentary, smoking, vaping, heavy alcohol use, all of this has been linked to DNA damage in sperm. And this isn't just about being able to get someone pregnant. We know that poor sperm quality can affect the health of future generations. DNA damage in sperm, epigenetic changes, often triggered by chemical exposures or unhealthy lifestyle and chronic medical conditions, can actually influence the long-term health of children, causing problems with their metabolism or reproductive problems of their own. There are so many reasons that we should be focusing on this problem. And while we can't control everything and live in a bubble, we can control our exposures to a certain degree, like choosing glass or stainless steel over plastics for food and drinks, and maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, and avoiding smoking at all costs. At the very least, I think men need to be aware that half of all infertility cases are caused by sperm quality issues. Not only will this knowledge encourage people to embrace healthier lifestyles if they hope to have children one day, but I also think that making men intimately aware of their own sperm health may make them more motivated to push for certain policy changes that could help fix male infertility and improve health on a larger scale.